potentially habitable worlds right within our reach.
Could save us from extinction.
Here we go. You can't just think about your family. Now you have to think bigger than that.
I am thinking about my family and millions of other families.
Maybe we've spent too long trying to figure all this out with theory.
Well, Jessica, congratulations on the movie. This is an absolute epic. It's unbelievable. It's brilliant. So I was wondering, what attracted you first? Was it Chris Nolan? Because obviously he's the director everybody wants to work with, or was it the script? Well, I see you nodding away on Chris Nolan.
Before I even got the script, when the second you get a call that you hear Chris Nolan is interested in you for a role, it's immediate like, yes, okay, I'll be there.
Okay.
But you know, they were very kind to send me the script, and then after I read the script, I had a beautiful conversation with him, and then we were all ready to go.
And was it what you expected, the experience of working with him? Because this movie, how does it compare to other movies you've done? Because the scale of this is massive.
This is unlike any movie I have ever done. But I knew that going into it too. I knew that, you know, I'm a huge fan of his work, and I remember Inception and how incredible that was, all of his films. I knew the visuals were going to be out of this world, and this, you know, of course, reading the script, I knew the science is mind expanding. But what I was so pleased with on set is his attention to detail in terms of the human relationships. And as an actor, that's what I'm mostly interested in, is that human aspect of each film.
And looking behind you, the dust in this movie, I actually felt uncomfortable when you were watching. I had that feeling of, you know, when you're at the beach and you go home and you can't get that sand away. Yeah. Was it like that on this?
Welcome to my life.
Oh, really?
Shooting this film. My character deals a lot with a world that's covered in dust. So they had created this this material made from cardboard, biodegradable, and they chucked it at my face every day.
Chucked it with probably fans or something, was it?
Huge fans everywhere, and every time we were outside, it was just getting chucked at you.
Jeez.
But you know, I prefer it. I love working with practical sets, practical props. I prefer, you know, sometimes you hear things about someone did a scene and then they throw in some special effects later that the actors didn't get a chance to react to. I like to actually react to what's in front of me.
Okay, and a lot of your scenes in this are with Michael Caine, who obviously absolute legend. Do you learn? Because I'm wondering, because obviously you're hugely accomplished actors at this point. Do you still learn from working with legends like that?
Yeah, I always try to find people that I can like learn from. And I'm such a huge fan of cinema, and I love history. And I think Michael Caine is we know he's a film legend. Yeah. And so I would always ask him questions about what was it like working on Hannah and her sisters, and you know, about his work in theater, and then his work, you know, his transition to film, and it was a great experience. Did
you have to do any back research in terms of quantum physics, wormholes? Because I was watching it, I think I followed it, right? But yeah. I think I know what happened.
Good.
But for you though, like as an actress in it, did you have to like go, what is this, or do you know all about that type of stuff?
I didn't know about that type of things. Yeah, I play an astrophysicist in the film, and I wasn't one, clearly. We were very lucky to have Kip Thorne as our executive producer, and he was on set. He's a leading theoretical physicist. And anytime I had a question about black holes or wormholes or time and gravity, I could go straight to the source, and that was very helpful.
There's already Oscar buzz about this movie and Oscar buzz around you, as always it seems this time. Would you like to have an Oscar on the shelf, and with all this Oscar buzz, does that just add pressure to the situation? Are you kind of like, if I get $1,000, leave me alone?
I think it's an interesting thing, because when I first had movies coming out in the theater, to get nominated it's like life-changing, game-changing, especially when you're coming onto the scene so late. But you never know what the formula is. Some of my favorite performances have never been nominated. Okay. You know, I remember when Marion Cotillard did Rust and Bone, I was like, oh, that performance is just exquisite. And then she wasn't even nominated. Or Shailene Woodley for The Descendants. So it's something you have no control over, but when it happens, it's like, wow, that was great.
Well, listen, you're brilliant in it. I think your quiz in, but thanks a million for coming to us, Jessica. Pleasure.
Thank you very much.
To our galaxy. Here we go. We're here. I want to get down fast, don't we?
Actually, we want to get there in one piece.
Hang on.
We have a mission. Our mission does not work if the people on Earth are dead by the time we pull it off.
Well, we got this far, farther than any human in history.
Oh, not far enough. Make it count.
Where's the mountains?
Those aren't mountains. They're waves.
I'm not gonna make it!
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
You might have to decide between seeing your children again and the future of the human race.
We'll find a way. But we always have.